You minimize. What do I really need on this trip?
Yeah.
And the fact of having that carry-on made life easier because we knew we were staying at 3 different locations in 5 days. It wasn't like I was going to one hotel for 10 days and I could take a big bag, I could unpack, I could make myself. I knew I was living out of that suitcase for 5 days. I wasn't unpacking. The connection I'm able to have with my wife, we are so simpatico when it comes to traveling together. We love to stay at nice, unique hotels. They don't always have to be fancy, but great location, unique. You know, I don't need to stay at the Marriott every single time I go somewhere. That's not what I'm looking for. I love Airbnbs. I love to experience the local of it. And my wife is a great traveler. This is actually kind of a quick little funny story. So when we went to Italy 2011, we literally brought 5 giant suitcases with us. She had a suitcase for her bags. We were traveling around. We learned our lesson that this is not the way to travel. We need to do something better.
Right.
So from that point on, she made it her mission. Let me put it this way. We went to Iceland for 5 full nights. And we're talking winter gear, heavy clothes. Mm-hmm. We did it with a carry-on each.
Wow.
We did Iceland, and it's all her. It's all her. She is a ninja Tetris packer. She is the most incredible packer I've ever seen. She fit all of our stuff, and we were layering up on planes, and I had like an extra jacket with me. You know what I mean? You carried on the plane with you. I had a bigger backpack, but and our brother and sister-in-law, they had like regular luggage. They had checked luggage, and they were in awe that we were able to do this. Because when you think about what you need there, we're not dressing up. I need one pair of boots that I'm wearing on every single thing. I had one pair of sneakers that I wore on the plane. Right? You think about you minimize. What do I really need on this trip?
Yeah.
And the fact of having that carry-on made life easier because we knew we were staying at 3 different locations in 5 days. It wasn't like I was going to one hotel for 10 days and I could take a big bag, I could unpack, I could make myself. I knew I was living out of that suitcase for 5 days. I wasn't unpacking. So we learned to be better travelers. We learned how to play the airline point game. We learned how to get upgraded. We learned how to use our miles. You learn how to be a better traveler. And she's just the best. Yeah. I mean, listen, we just got back from Mexico and, I've earned my time. I've been enjoying my upgrades. And listen, it's a nice thing to fly business and first class. Let's call it what it is. It's a great upgrade, especially on a long flight. It makes a huge difference.
100%.
A huge difference because you feel better when you land. You feel better in the air. You're acclimated. And if you could afford to do that, one of the biggest hacks I say to everybody, get a good travel credit card. If you have an affinity to an airline, for example, mine is Delta, and I use Delta Business, I use Delta for personal, and I rack up a ton of miles quickly, I get status quickly, and I use it to my advantage for my friends, for my family to travel and do it the right way. Consolidate your card, pull it off, make it happen.
Yeah.